Well, happy holidays, Peanuts fans. We're here today with Snoopy, and I'm Karen from CollectPeanuts.com. Today we're going to be talking about this animated Snoopy here. Oh, really, you saw a move. Today we're going to be talking about this animated Snoopy here, but before we get started, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you can help us out a bit more, come join us on Patreon.com. There's a link in the description down below. Thanks to all of our Patreon sponsors who make videos like this possible. Well, what is this animated plush that's not animating, which is actually what we're here for today. This Snoopy is from the 90s, so kind of old for an animated plush, and he was made by Santa's Best. I recently got him as part of a collection, and I'm not sure how well he's working anymore. He's 30 years old or so. His limbs seem to be stuck. Wait. There he goes. There he goes. So let's talk about how we troubleshoot any animated plush. Number one, batteries. This guy takes batteries. So we need to check the battery compartment. The battery compartment looks great. It does not have old battery acid congealing and ruining all the electronic components. So that's great. Remember to always remove the batteries. Little ones, big ones. Remove those batteries. They will mess up the electronics, and sometimes you can't recover them. Now, if you're not sure if your batteries are good, you're gonna want something like this. This just is a battery tester. It's pretty simple. You put your battery in, and it tells you if it's good or not. You've determined that your batteries work, and it's not messed up down here, then what do? Well, this one has an on switch, so you just want to make sure that switch is actually working. If it's got like the little paw thing, sometimes those just don't quite work as well anymore. You know, maybe somebody jostled the arm and the wire is cut or something. So you kind of want to like feel around, do it like 50 billion times, see if you can get it to activate. But luckily this one just has the switch. So this one has some head movement and some arm movement. When I was trying to get this to work again, it had good batteries. The on switch was on, and he just wasn't doing anything. When I turned on the switch, you could hear a little something. You knew something was happening in there, but he wasn't doing anything. So what I did was I gently, very gently, just moved his arms just in whatever way he was supposed to move, just to sort of get his gears working again, just in case something had jostled loose. You don't want to do it really hard. You just want to go with the flow, whatever that toy does. If you don't know what that toy does, maybe you don't want to go that direction. You just want to don't break your toys. So the other thing with this Snoopy plush from Santa's Best is he does have this socket where I can plug him into a power outlet. Hopefully this sticker is still here where it says 3-volt. So I did not have the adapter that would have originally been sold separately from this, but I was able to get this one from Menards. And I'm sure this is sold in other hardware stores. This is universal AC to DC power adapter. It comes with all of these different ends that can be put into the power adapter depending on what type of input your device needs. This end goes into the power adapter, and then this goes into your device. And then on the device itself, you can see that this is the plug There is a voltage selector here, so you can go from like 3 to 12. It's important to know what voltage your item needs, because if you put in too much voltage, it might fry the circuits and your toy will be dead. So don't do that either. The jack I'm using for this one kind of looks like a headphone jack. And let's take out the batteries and I'll show you how he works. Now I have the brick set to 3 volts, as it says 3 volts on the back of this. And I just plug it into the back and then I just power it on. Just like that. And thankfully he is working. Now let's set it on 12 volts and show you how to fry him. No, just joking. So now he can work all Christmas long on regular electricity. I don't need to be buying more batteries for him. All right, I've got a few other ones I need to test because I haven't gotten them out yet. So let's see if any of them work. All right, here we have one in the box. You can see it used to be $30 when it came out. This one included the adapter. So that's the box. Let's get this open. You know, looking at this now, I probably could have just used the adapter from this one. Here we have the power adapter. And we can see that this is 3 volt DC power. And there we go. We've got the headphone jack. So this is exactly what would have come with it. And it's the moment of truth. See, not working. All right, I'm gonna listen. I don't hear anything. There's a bit of a rattle in there, which could mean something. It's definitely on. Okay, just in case it's the power supply, guess what? We have one that we know is working. So that's all part of troubleshooting electronics, is just trying different things. It just suddenly moved on me. So this is when we try the trick of just sort of hoping his arms move a little bit. And remember, you want to do this gently. Gently. All right. Well, I'm going to try batteries in them. Not that that would technically do anything different, but I mean, sometimes you just got to like do different things and see. You know, it could just be me flipping them over that gets them working again. So even though the batteries might not be doing something, just the very act of putting in the batteries might get everything working again. And I accidentally left him on, so well, that was a lot more movement. Come on, Snoopy, you can do it. Let's plug you back in. We're gonna use, this is the one that came with it. All right, the one simple trick is shaking it upside down. You can hear that this one is struggling a lot more than this Flying Ace one over here. right, so what I'm trying to do here is get him to cycle a number of times. Because this one was doing this sort of like doing a little bit of a motion and then nothing. But as you can see, this one, he's fine now. And that's just because he's sort of gotten in the groove again, gotten those pieces working. So I'm just hoping this one will keep cycling and keep going. Come on, Snoopy, you can do it. Let's just leave them plugged in for now. I would not leave these plugged in on their own. I would probably plug them into like a power strip and then turn off the power strip when I'm not in the area, just because in case any of that old electronics is doing weird stuff. You just don't know how well these have been built. I mean, obviously they're still working 25, 30 years later, but I wouldn't trust them to just be plugged in all the time. All right, we're getting bigger. Snoopy on his doghouse. Oh, this is a flying Ace on his doghouse. And here we have Snoopy the flying Ace on his doghouse. Very cute. And this one has a 12-volt power supply. Now, unlike these other two, this one does not take batteries at all. It is just the power adapter. If you don't have an adapter, you can get a replacement, but without an adapter, you're not going to be able to run this. No batteries. Oh. Oh, that's really cute. Hopefully you can see that the doghouse is tilting as well as Snoopy moving. He needs a little bit of cleanup. He's got a little bit of like debris on him. Look at that. Oh, there's a cobweb down there. Get him out for Halloween. And then once Christmas comes, you'll have them all cleaned up. Well, that one was easy. So sometimes right out of the box, they just work. One tricky part with this character is like when you pull it out of the box, you kind of just want to grab them by the head. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to grab them by the arms. You want to grab them by the doghouse so you can not damage these potentially breakable parts in here. There is no off switch. Another reason to use like a power strip. Another flying Ace one. This one is bigger than these. It looks like he's never been out of his box. He still has his zip ties on him. So, fingers crossed, he's working after all these years. Okay, what you're supposed to do is pull him out by this handle. There we go. An unboxing. A real unboxing. So I'm gonna just pull the one from Snoopy's doghouse here and try it on this flying Ace. You can see that these two have different bases. This is kind of like just a rounded square-ish, whereas these are a pedestal, like just a round pedestal, circle. All right, moment of truth, and plug. He's going. That arm is moving. His glasses need, yes. That's what he's needed all these years. He needs his fur fluffed up here because the glasses goggles have like matted down his fur, but that should be easy to fix. It's sort of moving. I'm sure this jacket probably hinders the movement a bit. It looks like this leatherette is in really good condition still. Sometimes leatherette can really crackle over the ears. Scarf here, this does have wire in it, so you can flare it out. It's literally like bread ties. Okay, I have one more and it's a big one, so I'm gonna clear these guys off and we're gonna bring out the big one. How's this for a finale? Yes, and now we have Snoopy and the Snowman. This one does not have a window on it. On the box here, it does say it is 12 volt. This one still has the original price tag on it. It was $150 at Dillard's. The date on the box is 1997. Let's do the math. Holy cow, it would have been about $300 in today's money. Woo! That is a pricey thing there. Okay. We already know that this is a 12 volt adapter and I already have one plugged in. So we're not going to use the one that came with it. We're going to use this one. This is a 12 volts. And in. He works. Yes. Oh, the snowman moves too? Okay. That is so cute. Oh. Needs a little bit of a cleanup, but otherwise he's in great condition. I'm just always so happy when electronic things work because you don't know how time is gonna corrode their parts, or, you know, they're made with cheap parts and maybe they just stop working after a while. Yeah, there's a lot that can go wrong with motors and circuit boards. Well, thanks for joining us here today for our holiday animation displays featuring Snoopy and Woodstock. Fortunately, we couldn't get the one to work reliably, but maybe soon. There is another video that I made a few years ago, probably at least 5 years ago because it was in my old house. So you can see a bunch of them that we had bought back in the 90s, and I finally got them out for display because I mean, these deserve to have some time in the sun to show off their really cool animations. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and come join us on Patreon.com where you can help make more videos just like this, because we want to preserve Peanuts collectibles for years of enjoyment. And come visit us at CollectPeanuts.com where you can see photos of my collection, read articles on collecting peanuts, and of course, buy peanuts for your own collection. I might have some of these on the site eventually. I have to figure out which ones I already have and which ones I don't. I don't know that I have this snowman one, so that's pretty cool. Happy collecting, everyone! Bye!